Battlefield 6 is freaking awesome. And this came out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting EA and DICE to make a game this good. I mean, we've seen it before, but now it's even crazier. This game has brought in so many people, like Battlefield fans, other first person shooter genre players, whether it's attack shooters, extraction shooters, BRs, you name it. Everyone is playing this game and they're all enjoying it. In Battlefield 6, we see so many improvements from the older Battlefields. And it's not just a comparison to Battlefield Bad Company, Battlefield 3, or Battlefield 4. These are decent changes, but they make it feel like how the games used to be. It's back to its roots of a actual boots on the ground war game. But this is what everyone wanted. To the vehicles, the new improved systems they've added, the class changes, the weapons, you name it. Everything feels and looks awesome. But here's the thing, is it really too good to be true? Because in this video, I'm going to be talking about the amazing things that they've done, but there are a few things that I think they're falling short on. And we're going to see, is Battlefield 6 actually this awesome? First of all, the improvements that they've made that I'm really liking, and a lot of people are the improvements that they've had in old systems, and they're sort of taking it from other games. Like the new revive system from BattleBit, where you can drag someone out of gunfire and into cover. And it feels so cool to do it. You can be rezzing your teammate when a tank is rolling by. Or the new rolling system when you jump off of a building so you don't lose the movement penalty. Even the gunplay feels good. Guns have decent recoil, but from what I hear they are going to change it because a lot of people saying they're too beamy. But one of the problems I have seen with the game is some of the hit reg, and there is some desync with it, so I'm not entirely sure if it's because of the player base, and to be honest, it could be because there's over 500,000 people on Steam alone playing the beta, which is crazy. Considering past Battlefield betas like Battlefield 1, 2042, and Battlefield 4 didn't really have the best rep. Eventually, Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1 were amazing games, but they started off pretty rough. In this game, starting off really well. The vehicles in the game are really fun to use, and they feel like they have a huge impact on the battlefield. Although we can't even customize them yet to see all the new abilities, weapons, you name it. But right now, from what we're getting, they feel and look awesome. And what everybody loves about Battlefield is the destruction. And the way they changed it in this game is so freaking cool. You can shoot one RPG shot at the side of a building, and half the wall comes down, opening up line of sights into a building when there was maybe 2 or 3, now there's like 30. It completely changes the dynamic of the game and how you have to work around the map.
I'm fucking disabled.
Somehow killed that guy.
And another thing that people just love to compare is that this isn't Call of Duty. It feels like Battlefield. You know, going from 2042 to Battlefield 6 feels like a completely different game. Even the new movement, the new knife animations, the way you throw grenades, all feel seamless. They all look and feel good to do. You know, you dolphin dive and you can shoot someone. It's not like, you know, back in the older days when you could dolphin dive around, shoot someone from 100 meters away and boom, easy kill. No, it feels like it belongs. Same thing with sliding. You can't slide at Mach 10 around a corner and kill 3 people easy. No, it feels like it fits and it has a utility. And one thing that I absolutely love is the sound of a headshot with sniping. Sniping is so back in Battlefield 6. The euphoria, the absolute exhilaration you feel from when you hit a headshot is so freaking awesome.
Oh my god, I quick scope that man in the face.
Another thing that they changed that honestly I'm loving a lot is the way they reworked classes. Assault is actually an assault class. You know, you run around with your primary weapon and you can have a secondary weapon that also can be used as a primary. As you've probably seen in the beta, everyone's running around with a shotgun and it's pretty fun. It's annoying to die to, but it's pretty fun. They reworked support, which is actually a support role. It's a medic and you can resupply your teammates. And recon, classic recon. It's the same thing. Sniping feels amazing. You can put deploy beacons down to change where your teammates spawn. And just hitting those headshots, like I said, feels so good. And even engineer. Although I have my reservations with engineer from the few changes they've made, it does feel good. Blowing up tanks, shooting helis out of the sky, and even, you know, the funny memes you can do. sitting on top of a tank and healing it. It's so fun. It's so Battlefield. Although this game isn't exactly perfect, there are a few things that I think need to be worked on and do need to be changed. One is for sure hipfire. Hipfire in this game feels too good. You don't even need attachments on your gun, and you can beam someone from pretty far away. And don't get me started when you do put attachments on, like a laser and a grip. You can shoot someone so far away, and you can just kill them like it's nothing. Another thing is the ping system. I know they've added in location pings, like the green and red ones you can do when you double tap or single tap the spot button. Sometimes when you spot an enemy, it doesn't work all the time, like it would in older games. Like you spot a tank, it's lit up. Sometimes I feel like I'm spamming Q around the map and nothing's happening. No one's being spotted. One thing I know everyone is loving, but me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of, is that you can use all guns on all classes. I feel like a classic Battlefield thing is the classes actually had their purpose and the weaponry that was special to them. Now, every class could use a carbine, sure. But the thing that made support special is they had access to LMGs. The thing that made recon special was they're the only class that could use snipers. And with this game, it doesn't really feel like they're that unique anymore, how they used to be. Granted, all the new stuff they've added sort of helps with that, like the new progressive perks or whatever they're called, where you can get a UAV now and if you're recon, or you can boost the resupplies if you're support, or your blowtorch on engineers buffed. All these changes feel good and they're adding identity to the classes, but it sort of feels like the fact that certain weapons can be used on everything just sort of takes away from it. In any case, the game feels and looks awesome. I can't say it enough, and I'm having so much fun playing it. It feels like I'm back in my desk, playing with my friends, like I was back in the day playing Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3. With a little hint of all these new changes from various games and new ones that they've added in just to make it so much better. Now, a few reservations I do have is this is EA, and we've known EA for years to drop the ball on things, and I pray to God that they don't with this, because right now it's doing so well, and we are so close to the game being out, and I just really want it to be amazing, because finally we're getting a Battlefield that is at the top of the food chain when it comes to first-person shooters. And honestly, it hasn't felt like this since the older Battlefields, and even then those games weren't at the top. They've just done so many things right that I'm so scared that it's just gonna fall and break in our hands. Even just playing this weekend has filled me with so much joy and already made memories, and just the nostalgia of playing a real boots on the ground Battlefield. I can't wait to see what they add in week 2. The changes, more maps, more guns, just to see where the game's direction is going to go. And honestly, from what we've gotten so far, I have confidence in the game to be really good. But again, this is EA, and they've known to drop the ball. But they've shed some light on how good they can actually make a game. And give credit to DICE, because the past few games haven't been that good, and they've put real work into making this Battlefield amazing. Seeing the community make videos and memes and TikToks and all this stuff has been so funny and so cool that this is part of what Battlefield is becoming. It's funny to see all the Call of Duty versus Battlefield banter coming back. It's cool to see everybody just surrounded by a game and coming together to play a fun video game. When no one thought it was possible in 2025, but honestly, we are so back. I can't wait to see the new maps that they're going to add, because right now with the beta, we have the smallest maps in the game and very little variety of what they actually bring. We get one map with jets and heli, and the rest are just CQB sort of city maps. And everyone knows Battlefield is known for its big, huge, vast landscapes with lots going on. I can't wait to see what's coming next for this game. Hope you guys are having fun playing the game as much as I am. Thanks for watching.